Good morning, students of class 8. Now today we are going to start history chapter 10. The dawn of the national movement. Before before knowing about the national movement and the starting dawn means starting of the national movement, we have to know about the nationalism. That it means that what are the factors which are being caused to develop nationalism in the mind of Indian people. So we know that the English East India Company came to India as a trading company and gradually took control over the administration of the country. The colonial rule were affected all the sphere of life. That's why the people began to feel deprived or discouraged, suppressed from their basic rights and freedom from different sections of the society. Started the public protest and revolt against this colonial rule. People were being aware and attentive with the spread of education. The voice of nationalism raised, which were demanding freedom from the colonial rule. After that, discontentment against British policies. Many act the Britishers who rolled over here. Yes, discontentment against British rule. Many acts were passed during the decades of 1870s and 1880s by the British rulers. With these acts, those acts were being caused to spread dissatisfaction among Indians. Lord Lytton, who was being the Viceroy of India during the period of 1876 to 1880s, he had introduced many policies which were not acceptable for the Indian people. Those policies were that the policies were already given in your book on page number 117. The first one is that taxes were increased to meet military expenses. The Britishers increased the taxes on behalf of that they would have to fulfill the need of army. The maximum age of appearing in the Indian civil services was lowered from 21 years to 19 years. Duty taxes were increased on Indian cotton goods. That's why the Indian textile industries had been declined. They had passed the Arms Act in 1878. With these acts, the Indians had no right to keep weapons with themselves. The Vernacular Press Act. The Indian press have no right to publish any objectionable matters for the Britishers. After that, the Albert Bill controversy. When the British ruled over India, at that time Indian magistrates were not involved in the cases regarding the trials of Europeans. Lord Ripon, the Viceroy of India after Lord Lytton, means Lord Ripon was being the Viceroy of India after 1880s, and C.P. Albert, one of the members of his council, introduced the Albert Bill. The bill permitted the Indian magistrate to judge these cases in the district level court, in the district court. It was strongly opposed by the Europeans that they felt that here their rights have been affected, which resulted in the repeal of the bill. Later, a new act named the Criminal Procedure Act was passed, in which a jury consisting of Indians as well as British could work on cases against Europeans. The early political associations, like many of the nationalism and protest, and the common people were fully deprived from the British. Many political associations were formed against the colonial rule in various parts of the country before formation of Indian National Congress in 1885. These were the Indian associations found, founded by Surendranath Banerjee in 1851. The Bombay Presidency Association, it was introduced in 1852. Madras Native Association, it was also introduced in 1852 by G. Subramania Iyer and Ananda Charlu. Pune Sarvajanik Sabha was also founded in 1870s by Justice Ranade, and the Bombay Presidency Association was also found in 1885, established by Firoz Shah Mehta and Badruddin Tayyabji. These organizations had a localized and limited participation. Soon, the need was felt for an all India political organization, which result was fulfilled by the formation of Indian National Congress. So, on the next lecture, I will give you the description about the Indian National Congress. Thank you.